Welcome back. This is Dreddeus with another episode in the Miami Dolphins franchise. Really enjoying my franchise at the moment and really enjoying all of you being here. Much appreciated. Don't take anyone for granted. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my content. This season, 5th season of this franchise series, and we're really going very, very strong. Right now, we have moved past the 9-week stage here and the bye week, and we've only had wins so far. So I've decided to try and make this the perfect season. Of course, there are a few challenges. Away, the Jets are immediately a huge challenge. We've got the Patriots at home, and the Chargers away, Broncos, Lions at home, Bills away. This is going to be tricky. Jets at home, and then the Patriots away, which is also going to be super tricky. Mac Jones, always hard to contain. Plus, they've got a super tricky defense, usually. On the right-hand side, you can see Bijan Robinson has reclaimed the rushing leader again, taken over from Damon Harris. I will try to keep him there. I have sort of taken a little bit off of his back by also including DeAndre Swift a little bit more. This week we have got a few things to take care of. We've got scouting focus players, of course. We've got the prospect spotlight to take care of. We've got players ready to negotiate, taking a look at the Jets roster. They're 85, 89, 86 rated, so lower than we are overall. Again, we have to be counted as favorites, but then again, the the details are always, how do you say that? The devil's in the details, the cream's in the pudding or whatever. So what I'm trying to say is that sometimes players don't look good, but they are very good down to a few core attributes. All right, Kyren Williams, Morgan Fox, we covered these. Cam Steele, I would like to give him a new deal. Siaki Ika, same thing. The big question is, do I hand out money right now to these players or try to get better prospects out of the draft? Cam Steele is a player that I don't want to lose, actually. He just looks well-rounded for the most part. He's 24, he's 82 rated, so I feel like I can give him a new deal. I don't want to go overboard here, of course. But then again, he's 24. I will give him a super long-term deal, which means that the impact on the cap will be absolutely negligible. I do feel like he's the 4th best wide receiver I have at the moment, so I think that we should be able to bring him in. And yeah, we're resigning Cam Steele, so that is good. Probably we've got 9.7 mil still available. I think Jeremy Ruckert will be cut at 78 rated normal depth sheet. Not sure if I really want to keep him around. Plus, we really have a lot of good draft picks coming up, so also think that we can get a tight end to move in behind Mayer and behind DJ Johnson, who we are planning with for the foreseeable future. Siaki Ike, 25 years old, 80 rated. Did he really do enough to absolutely convince me? I'm not sure, but on the other hand, he is just a decent D tackle, right? He's 80 rated. If I were to give him a long-term deal, this would, really drag down the cost a lot. I'm just not sure if I want to do that. If I even want to put 4.8 mil into a player, when I could probably get a good prospect player as well. So I do feel like I will be holding off Siaki Ika and Jeremy Ruckert. Those two, I really am not sure if I even want to do that. I have 9 mil still left, but we're going to be taking a look at the prospects now. We may want to take a deeper look at strong safety Jaylen HEYWARD. He's been standing out from other prospects in terms of his football IQ. All right, so we're going to be taking a look. Strong safety and HEYWARD. Perfect, let me take a look at his tape and scouting report to see if he looks like a good fit. Makes sense, right? Why not do that? Stone Lion still bugging me. I want to have a Stone Dolphin back there. Strong safety Jaylen HEYWARD. All right, that is what we're going to be doing immediately now. Scouting focus players. Choose focus players. Yeah, we're going to do that. And we're immediately going to go to the strong safeties, and here's Jaylen HEYWARD. View the scouting card. He is probably interesting. Doesn't look too great right now, but you know, things can change over time. Maybe he has a hidden death trait, similar to Deshaun Womack. He didn't look great at the moment, but yeah, just felt like going for him, and it proved to be a very, very good decision. What about the favorites that we have? To be honest, I would like to take a look at Brandon Baker. I think that we should find out everything about him. A right tackle is exactly what we need. We need some support at the offensive line. Looking at Gerby Lambert, he also looks pretty good, to be honest. And Isendri Afua, also pretty damn good looking center right there. Do we need a new center? I'm not sure, but I think that he will certainly fit in well. And especially talking about the tight ends, I think King Joseph Edwards, just for the name, right? I mean, that name is awesome. Can't really fault anyone who has such a cool name. So we did cover the tight ends, right? We marked a few down here. I will add Landon Thomas as a favorite as well. Do we have any natives? Well, I'm going to take a look at the players that are scheme fits anyways. Here we've got Trent Steck. He is a Florida native, so that is looking good. Caleb Odom out of Auburn. AJ Pugliano, I don't like his look. Dylan Mesman, nope. Houston Ole Miss, Youngstown State, nope. Now we're going down and things are looking worse and worse. Bowling Green State, potential UDFA, A to C. Not bad actually, but I will be keeping those as a last resort. What about the left tackle position? I'm not sure what to do about Peter Skoronski, to be honest. He's just I don't know. He's causing a lot of penalties. He's causing a lot of problems. More often than not, things are going awry, and I'm not really sure if I really want to keep him around. We can always slot over some other positions, like a guard, for instance. But there's just nobody here that is really looking super enticing. Looking at these here, we're immediately into potential UDFA category. Isendri Afua, I love this player, man. AAA and, well, one A to C, but that is absolutely not important. Right guard. Wow, Kerry Lee, man, he looks nice. First rounder, makes sense. We're going to be taking a look at Liam Andrews, probably out of Kentucky because he's a scheme fit. Casey Poe out of Oklahoma. What is this? Peter Jones, Notre Dame. Notre Dame always has good players. Really like that. Baylor College, there's one there. Penn State, Purdue, Iowa. Yeah, that's a hard no. Right tackle. Is there anybody in here? Probably him. Brandon Baker out of Arizona. Already had him marked down. All right, let's mark him back. Michael Owini. What's this? Utah. Isaiah Garcia. I'm unsure about these, to be honest. Not crazy. Florida State. Let's give this one a go. Barry Walker. Left edge. We are set everywhere else, to be honest. We just need a right tackle as a backup. Probably a player to replace Peter Skoronski, who is doing okay-ish. And, of course, I would like to have a new D tackle because we're not going to be re-signing Siaki Ika right there. There's hardly anybody in here, so we're going to go with Heaven Brown Schuler out of Georgia because he's a scheme fit. I like that. UCF. Let's give this one a go. Apart from that, there's probably him. 2 B's, 2 A's. Looking solid. Georgia player here. A lot of C's, a lot of D's, a lot of B's. Not really too crazy about those, to be honest. I like the new view here. That really helps a lot. You don't have to go into each player, into the details. Take a look at that. Kendall Jackson. Power rusher out of Miami, looking nice, but just all C's. I can't really see myself using him. And yeah, there we go. That's that. I will be taking a look at this now. Top 5. Zena Umeozulu out of Alabama, but he's not even looking that crazy good. I feel like, do we bring in some players? Do we just bring in backup players across the board, across all positions? There's not even a scheme fit in here. Mid linebacker, I do think that we could go for someone here. I will be deciding this on the go, but there's hardly anyone that you really, really need, you know, with an emphasis on need, because some of these players might turn out to be good, but we just have solutions in place everywhere. So there's no real pressure to go for anyone here. I don't even see anyone that is that interesting, to be honest. Free safety, probably Tyron Singleton. We could take a look at out of LSU. Who else is there? Willie Love, Tavari Banks of Alabama. Nope. Strong safety. We did mark down Jaylen HEYWARD. Gonna put him on my favorites list. He probably has a hidden depth rate. That would be nice. But apart from that, I don't see anyone that we really need to go for. Then we've got a bunch of kickers and a bunch of punters and yeah, all that. We don't need anyone here. We'll be ending the scouting section now. I will be doing this off screen a little bit in more detail, but you know, just to wrap up the negotiation theme here, Karen Williams, I will decide at the end of the season. Probably that is going to be a pass. Morgan Fox, no. Siaki Ika, no. Kareem Hunt, I don't think I will be re-signing him. I failed to trade him, but that doesn't matter. Jeremy Ruckert, I don't think I will be giving him a new deal, and nobody of these players, because I only had them on board as mentors. But you know, the players are coming of age right now, so probably not even needing of mentors anymore. All right, we're going to be facing Caleb Williams here, 2385 overall. Zach Wilson has been demoted, as in real life. He still has his star trait. I don't know what went wrong with him, to be honest. His season was abysmal, and he was just horrible, really horrible. Rookie season wasn't bad, but this season was just really, really, really horrible. Keaton Slovis here in his third year, running backs. We've got Ronald Jones, the second 84 rated, Montreal Johnson Jr., Tre'Vius Webb. Ronald Jones, where did he come from, man? He came from the Las Vegas Raiders, Kansas City Chiefs, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All right. Fullback Gabe Neighbors, wide receivers, Elijah Moore is still here. We've got Tyler Johnson. Where did Tyler Johnson come from? Arizona, Kansas City, Tampa Bay. Huh? Quite the journeyman right there. Scotty Miller, he's a super quick one. 29 at 80 rated. Raheem Jarrett, Brandon Innes, and Gianni Shakir. Absolutely a little bit underwhelming wide receiver room, to be honest. Elijah Moore is elite. That is good. But then Tyler Johnson, Scotty Miller, maybe not as crazy good. Tight end, Evan Engram, 31 years old, 88 rated. Superstar X Factor. So that is a dangerous player right there. Lance Leno, yes. John Fitzpatrick, again, decent, not crazy good. Ryan Hayes at left tackle position, unchanged. Max Mitchell behind him. Latavius Turk, 71. Michael Hardiman. Center Connor Colby, 83. Leah Vaughn behind him. Elijah Vera Tucker, I like this player. He's good. He's a very good player. Christopher Tarek, right tackle. Spencer Brown, 81 rated. Definitely underwhelming offensive line. Bernard Ryman, hi man. He's an Austrian, fellow Austrian. Like him. 6'6", 307 pounds. What a player. Usually with the Indy Colts, having a nice season there. Left edge, John Franklin Myers, 91 rated at age 29. Will Duff behind him. So John Franklin Myers, definitely a good player. Right edge, Carl Lawson, 85. Not to be underestimated. High strength, high awareness. Nasty player. Sabian Jones is injured anyways. D tackle, Quinnen Williams, X Factor. One of the best in the game, I think. Let me just check back on that. Nope, it's the best. All right. We've got Jacqueline Roy and Caleb Bell here. So this is a good room. This is a good D-tackle room. Left as a linebacker, Quincy Roach. And looking at the stats, I don't see anything really impressive right there. Dominic Rayford and Darian Goulet, definitely negligible. Quincy Roach as a starter, 76, that is bad. Tremaine Edmonds, dangerous, super dangerous player. 28, 91, 92 rated. He has wrecked us a lot of times. Really nasty mid linebacker. Juan Pamphile and Timmy Hardesty. Don't get me wrong, I really like Tremaine Edmonds in real life. I think he's a fantastic mid linebacker, such a nasty player at Buffalo at the moment. And if you just watch his play, so powerful. But yeah, playing against him, not nice. Darrell Taylor, 29, 78. Lorenzo Carter behind him. Really strange setup here. Let me just put that out there. Cornerbacks, Bryce Hall, elite. Noah Igbinoghene, this is where Noah went. We traded him off. to this team. David Long Jr. is here as well, the former Ram. Jeff Okudah, he was also part of the package deal. I packaged Noah Igbinoghene and Jeff Okudah, who I got out of free agency out of another trade, but only used him to trade him onwards, and that was a good decision. Matthew Thompson is here and Chase Arnold. So decent cornerback room. I think Bryce Hall is elite. Noah Igbinoghene is still very good. Don't get me wrong. He was just not good enough for the team, and we have better options. David Long, Jeff Okudah, definitely good as well. Tyke Smith at free safety. Start F trade, 2483 rated. High speed, high acceleration. Dangerous at free safety. King Mac, what a name. 22 years old, 70 rated. Strong safety Jordan Whitehead is injured, so we're going to be facing Jared Barnard. Let's check him out. 24 years old, normal depth trade, 77 rated. Decent stats, I would say. Nothing out of this world. Kicker Jason Sanders, and the punter is Trevor Matthews. So here we go. Another Jets week and another decision to be made. And as always, we will be going with the short passing. I think we really excel in putting pressure on them here. Got to be going with the starter, Deshaun Womack, right edge. Everybody else is going to be going left outside linebacker. Going to be using Annabelle Worry for the starter here. Split, 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 and split. There we go. Well, that was the defensive game plan. The offensive game plan. Let's take a look. We're going to run it inside. This is, the D tackle is crazy tough. Really crazy tough. But then again, we also have a crazy tough halfback in Bijan Robinson. I think that we will be able to really get something out of this. And this is basically what we're going to be doing in training today. Here we go. Offensive training results are in, and we can immediately see that we have gotten experience points more than last time when we used half pads. Francis Marigoa, a little bit of a fatigue buff or debuff, but that is that. Deshaun Womack, same thing. But the focus experience more than worth it, and no injuries all across the board. We've got a fully fit team. That is a dream for a manager. All right, or for a coach, whatever you want to call it. Kendrick Green, first player to get an upgrade towards Agile. Really liking him a lot. I even thought of maybe putting him up instead of Peter Skoronski. Because he's just, the strength, the run block finesse. He also has an undisciplined penalty tendency, so that might prove a problem. Carlos Steele, I'm still a bit on the fence about him. Playmaker has been upgraded, 76 rated, 23 years old, 94, 98. I would like to give him a bigger role, and I am, I do tend to not just hand out contracts, just flippantly. MetLife Stadium in New York City. Venue for today's game, Jets against Dolphins, Sunday night primetime game. Caleb Williams last week, 281 yards, 4 touchdowns. Jesus, man. Well, we're going to have to try and stop him right there, but our team also not slouching. We've got Taulia here, Bijan Robinson, and the defensive prime players. I like the stadium. Sometimes it is criticized, but I really like the look of it. It's not the most modern, of course, but nothing horrible either. And here we go. Caleb Williams as the home quarterback out of the field first with the home uniform. Standard home uniform. All green. We are going with the 2016 Color Rush uniform. Felt like that would really give us, make us stand out even more. Gonna go the halfback slam. Left hand side run. Bijan Robinson. We're gonna just, how do you put that? Test the waters. And I think those waters are good. Number 21 picks us up. Tremaine Edmonds immediately on us. But you can just see that Bijan really, really good player. But you can also see that Tremaine Edmonds is quick. He's strong. He's got the M right above him. So this is a player that we have to keep an eye out. Oh, there we go. Immediately put on his back, number 11. That was Noah Igbinoghene. Out of all people. And the Tremaine. There we go. They're setting up pretty tight up front. Do we have a good option up our sleeves? Let's check this out. Let's try boot flow. Let's make this a little bit more flexible. Michael Mayer, gotta be my target. Johnson, also a possibility. There we go. Beautiful throw on the throw, on the run. Throw on the run. That's what I wanted to say. Michael Mayer, fantastic tight end. Superb throw here by Taulia. Picked up by number 21. Whoever that is, gotta be taking a look at that. 1st and 10. We're moving forward here. I don't really expect any hiccups. We don't, you know, if we don't underestimate the team, right? If we don't underestimate this team, we have nothing to fear. If we do that, and I say do, then we might have a problem. We might really run into problems. DeAndre Swift going forward here, 3rd and inches. Beautiful run by him. I'm going to go with a very direct run. Halfback, good. But as I said, you know, we're just that more highly rated in comparison. And there we go. That was the gap. That was important. Just look at the flexibility that Bijan has. Did you see him twisting and turning? We're going to take a look at that one. Coach Dreddeus, of course, happy with the performance. There we go. Right weave, left weave, moving away from defense at a high speed. Couldn't escape them completely, but you know, 3rd and inches turning into a 1st and goal. Fantastic. Bijan, can we break in? And yes, we can. There we go. I mean, I did run into Jamarr Chase right there on that run. But it doesn't really matter. Caleb Williams was always a big challenge over the years. Also the defense. But I think it's morale. I think it's just the players. And there we go. The ball crosses the line. That was all that was needed. Could have gone to the left. But yeah, there we go. Our defense holds them. To be honest, I did bring a lot of players with high ceilings, and I feel like those high ceilings are really paying off right now. Take a look at this. This is just the way that we can play. It's just really, I really am amazed each game and how well we're doing that, you know. Jamarr Chase, Jaylen, Waddle do have options. Kabam. Jamarr Chase stopped pretty quickly here, of course. Tremaine Edmonds, look at that giant of a man. Dude. I mean, honestly, you know, if I'm a wide receiver and he's coming at me, well, I'm blessed to not have to do that. Oh, use a truck. No truck in Edmonds, though. 6 rushes, 64 yards. That's an average of 10 yards per run. Crazy good, man. 2 shoves, man. 25, number 37. Let's go with a mesh spot here. Johnson, Mayer, Chase. Off we go. The lucky thing is that Edmonds is not that fast. In comparison to the super speedy players, he's very quick for his size, though. So, inside zone, right hand side. And this is almost like a knife through butter. Their defense is really, you know, they do have players in there that are very capable, right? So we shouldn't confuse it for a pushover, but for Tremaine Edmonds, for each Tremaine Edmonds quality player, there's immediately another player in there that is just horrible. So I don't know, who was that 70-something rated player? I mean, that's just crazy. That is really crazy to field a player like that on defense. This cannot work. Looking at Johnson here. 2-yard gain, 3rd and goal. Mesh spot is what we're going to be doing next. If things do get compressed, of course, these players are tough to beat. But doesn't have to be tough. There we go. It's just moving past the player. He's doing the gritty. Very nice. Well done, Jamarr. Let's take a look here. It's just pushing past number 11. Never really got to grips right there. And we hold them. And we are the away team, guys. All right? Just putting that out there. 14-0. There we go. Right. Let's go to halfback gut. 2nd and 8. Left hand side run, Bijan. Off we go. And yeah. 3rd and 7. Not a loss yet, but can still happen. Looking for Mayer. Don't like Waddle's route that much. I like those direct runs. There we go. Bam, Mayer. Let's turn forward. 4th and inches. No, 1st and 10. 7 and 7. Noah Benogany, number 11. Former Miami Dolphin. Really no hard feelings there. I hope he has a good career here. But he was just, you know, looking at Malachi Moore, looking at Derek Stingley. And there we go. We're going to try and evade here. Number 18 does catch up. But it's a 2nd and 1. They just can't contain us, man. Cannot contain us. Bijan Robinson, left hand side. Off we go. Oh, there we go. Number 36. That was quick. Pamphile. It can always happen. So we lose yards. We lose the zone ability for Robinson. Or not the ability, but the activation. Did you see that? You know, it just pushes 2 players back. 37, that's Bryce Hall. And Tremaine Edmonds. Just got, I mean, Edmonds was half standing up, so definitely debuffed there in terms of the calculation that the game went for. PA spot. 2-minute warning. 14-0. That is just crazy, man. This season, I don't even know what to say. This is really, I mean, there we go. If I could wish for things to happen and go smoothly, it would probably play out like this. Taulia Tagovailoa. Did take a few seasons to develop, but now that he's developed, wouldn't trade him for anyone. DeAndre Swift's gonna give him a go. Quinnen Williams is in me. Oh, there we go. I was just about to say Quinnen Williams is, you know, getting to grips here with Jared Patterson. Almost tearing himself free here from the coverage, and that is the difference in 99 rated wide receiver versus a 70-something rated defensive player. Bigs, look at that. Bam, caught, holds on to it, and then number 25, who's that? Smith, can't really stop him. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to add here. Absolutely nothing to add. Off we go. All right, 2nd and goal. Tremaine Edmonds, who else? Breaking through that line and immediately stopping us. All right, let's be shifty here. And who is it? Tremaine Edmonds. I really, you know, it probably doesn't sound like it, but I really, really like the player. I admire players that are that scrappy. So scrappy. What do I mean by scrappy? Just, you know, goes for every tackle. When he does get to grips with you, He is smacked away. Take a look at that. He's just everywhere. 4th and goal. Didn't work out here. So we're going to go with this field goal attempt. Slightly off, and we miss it. We just missed the shortest field goal ever. Oh, Tyler. There we go. And the 20-yard line. I'm going to tell you something. I will give some other players time to play. I don't, you know, Cam Steele. Let them gather some experience, right? But we're going to reshuffle this like this. Yeah, we're going to put it like this. And the running backs. Going to be going Kyren Williams for a while. Let's rest Bijan Robinson for a while. It's not like we're immediately revolving only to backup players, but you know, we can give a few other players probably a little time to shine. And you can immediately see the difference in speed. So we're going to go the slip screen here. DeAndre Swift. I still want to win the game, so don't get me wrong here. Tremaine Edmonds. He was just moving along, man. This is really, I love this. Really loving it. Take a look at that. He was never leaving the side, never leaving the player out of his sights. Let's go with the verticals. Do we have a clever play here? I'm going to go for the vertical. Collins or Mayer. Yeah, we're stopped. 4th and 11. We do get 7 yards. 12 and 13 here for Taulia right now on the night. And again, who was covering? Tremaine Edmonds. He's going to be sack leader, tackle leader, whatever. Well, not sack leader. Hasn't gotten to Taulia yet. But you know, that can always happen. Number 26, that's Hodges-Tomlins. Ah, we take it down. Very well done. 26, number 20. We spot them at the 33. Let's see what Caleb Williams can do now. Apart from their tight end, they really don't have... And, well, Elijah Moore probably as well. But apart from that, I really don't see any players that are absolutely super dangerous in there. Bench switch. Gonna be going with Collins. Maybe Mayer. And there we go. Beaux Collins. Let's take it to the house. And no. No Igbenogany. Quicker. Just a little bit quicker. But that was very well done. Slinging the ball. And Beaux Collins seemed to be slowing down just ever so slightly. How about a mesh spot? Carlos Steele. Gotta be getting into position there. Good catch. Good catch. And I love it. Love it when the mid linebackers are torn apart. And you can see that here. That is the beauty of the mesh spot. Again, my focus area is here because I know he's going to be here. And there's coverage here by Tremaine Edmonds is standing here. And now I know that he's going to be dragged away. Because he's moving to the right. And now I started the throwing motion. Still, it could have gone, you know, could have been a stop here by who's number 9? Oh, that's David Long Jr. Not even a bad corner. Here we go. Michael Mayer, DeAndre Swift. There we go. Tight turn. First down. Netane Muti picks up an injury. Not ideal at this stage in the season, but on the other hand, could be worse. Could be way worse. Because he will have time to heal up. Kyren Williams, come on, man. You've got to earn your deal, man. Not bad. Jackson Carman, we're going to replace him. Jackson Carman, 96 strength. 96 strength. And we're just really... Again, this is a team that we have struggled so much against over the seasons. They were way better than us most of the time. And Kyron Williams, come on, fight for it. 3rd and goal at the 1-yard line. Halfback dive. Straight ahead. Into the end zone. I know you're facing Quinnen Williams right there. But let's just find that sweet spot. And there we go. Well done, Kyron. Not sure if you're gonna earn the deal though. But I'm really thinking hard of just cutting a few players right now. I felt like Kareem Hunt would bring a lot to the squad, but he never did that. Never did that. So, can we exploit their setup here? Yeah, let's go with this. A burst. Players going in between. We're going to air that one out. Super high. Oh my lord. And he even had it in his hands. But coming down, he was always going to be stopped. Beaux Collins, man. Well, he tried, right? DJ Johnson. Of course, you know, our offense, we're not producing a ton of yardage. We're just going at it by and by. And that is good enough for me. Stick switch, let's go with this. Carlos still. Shove that out of bounds here. And he's one of those players, you know, that given time, he can really grow into something impressive. I'm looking forward, and you know, where's the age ceiling for wide receivers? In my opinion, doesn't really matter too much whether they are 27 or 30, as long as they're still good. I don't care about age too much. Sometimes it does become a problem when it comes to the contract negotiations, because as they get older, they of course want more money. But Carlos still has a super long-term deal. And there we go. Slight underthrown. Jaylen Waddle comes back perfectly. Well done, man. He's my slot wide receiver, so that was the slot route. Taulia. Waiting, and then taking the hit. Gabe Neighbors. That is the fullback here. Let's use a stick. I mean, not really getting anywhere here. But 3 yards is better than nothing, right? We're going to get this play underway before the 2-minute mark. Card Williams weaving, pushing forward, and almost pushing into the end zone. And that is what I like. That's what I like to see in running backs. I want to see a fight. I want to see a fight for each and every yard. And here we go. Slightly curved Kyron Williams. Let's get him a second touchdown here. And he's in. Well done. I'm fully aware that Jarrett Patterson on the offensive line, the guards, of course, are doing their part. And that is a super important part as well. But let's not take anything away from the player. Patterson pushing Bell. Quinnen Williams not getting there. And the Giants are on the board. Jets, sorry. That was not even intentional heckling. Gonna tell you something. I'm gonna bring out Tua. Just want to see what Tua feels like. Running back room, all right. give Kareem Hunt a swirl. Shall we? Kyron Williams pushing forward. We're so far ahead. We're just so far ahead. We really just can take a little bit of a, you know. The ball just seems way more floaty when Tua throws it. In direct comparison, that was a bullet pass, mind you. Spacing. Let's go for Mayer. Tua. Taulia. No. Jesus Christ, Michael Mayer couldn't hold on to the ball. 28-7. Looking good today. It's going to be a good day. And here comes Kyron. Yeah, you got to work through that, man. Inside zone. White stick. Ball is underway. Do we complete another one? Yes. One more completion for Tua. 4th and 1. Game is over. Well done. Well done. We beat the Jets at home. In their house, if you want to put it that way. And here we go. Francis Marigoa, Beaux Collins, Caleb Williams, Peter Skoronski. Players doing very well. Awesome completion rate, 90%, 233 yards. It's just down to the quality of defense. I mean, there's no two ways about this. They just had their hands full with us. No chance at stopping us. The rushing, Bijan picking up 70 yards. And then Kareem 28 yards and 2 touchdowns. That was good. Receiving side, Michael Mayer picking up 66. Jamarr Chase with a touchdown. Beaux Collins, Jaylen Waddle, Carlos Steele. Getting a lot of players involved here. On the blocking side, Tre'Vius Turk allowed a sack. Defensive. Malcolm Moore, tackle leader, solo tackles, well done. Tremaine Edmonds, of course, total tackle leader. Completely expected. Tackles for loss 2. 1 sack for Greg Rousseau. And 1 interception for our strong safety, Jordan Fuller. Alright, guys. We have racked up another win. It's 10-0. Really can't even. I can't even. Dislocated elbow for Netane Muti. Slight pushback on our offensive line, of course. But other than that, what a season. What a crazy season we are having, really. Next week, we're going to be playing the Patriots at home. Let's see what that team looks like, what that game is going to be looking like. We really are fighting hard here each week. But I don't feel like things are just falling into our laps. It is due to the quality that we have. It's due to the quality that this team has. And when you look at the team, when you look at the overalls, you can really see the reason for our success at the moment. Netane Muti, of course, down here, but he's 90 rated. We've got morale on our side. Super highly rated players across the board. 88 Peter Skoronski, Tyler Smith, 89, 95 Patterson, the 90 Muti, 81 Francis Marigoa here going strong. Michael Mayer. Just look at the wide receivers. Look at our running backs. Look at our quarterback, 93 rated. This is absolutely no surprise to me. No surprise to anyone, to be honest, that we are doing this well here. I will be ending the episode. I enjoyed this game. It feels good to have some payback against some teams that we really struggled against. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you enjoy these episodes. I'm trying to go for the perfect season here. And yeah, as always, you're so much appreciated. Thank you for being here. Thanks for taking the time watching my content. And as always, guys, see you next time.